Imagine a world where the future of college sports hangs in the balance, with passionate debates raging over whether athletes should get paid, unions formed, or massive TV deals pooled to fund everything from football stadiums to niche Olympic sports. That's the gripping reality facing American college athletics as we head into fall, where two bold reform bills are battling for congressional support, each with its own vision for change, but neither has secured the votes to triumph yet. It's a tale of competing priorities, political hurdles, and the high stakes of an industry worth billions. But here's where it gets controversial. These bills aren't just about dollars and games. They're sparking fierce arguments over fairness, rights, and the very soul of amateurism. And this is the part most people miss: how these legislative clashes could reshape not just college teams, but also the pipeline to the Olympics. Let's dive in and unpack it all, step by step, in a way that's easy to follow, even if you're new to the scene. First, picture the SCORE Act, rolled out in July with a bipartisan nod. This proposal aims to grant the NCAA, a major governing body for college sports, a narrow exemption from antitrust laws. In simple terms, antitrust laws prevent big groups from unfairly dominating markets, so this exemption would protect the NCAA from lawsuits challenging rules on player eligibility, like the tradition of allowing athletes 5 years to complete 4 seasons of play. But here's the twist that divides opinions. The bill explicitly forbids schools from hiring athletes as employees, keeping them in that unpaid student-athlete status. Proponents argue it's a shield against endless legal battles, but critics say it handcuffs athletes' rights to fair treatment. For beginners, think of it as giving the NCAA a get-out-of-jail-free card for certain rules, while blocking a path to employment that could mean salaries and benefits. Then there's the SAFE Act, introduced by Democrats just last month, which zeroes in on allowing conferences, those groups of schools competing together, to combine their TV broadcast rights. Advocates claim this could unlock billions in extra revenue, crucial for funding a shift where schools might finally compensate players directly. It's like pooling resources to negotiate better deals with networks, potentially turning college sports into a bigger financial powerhouse. But here's where it gets really divisive. Is this a savvy business move or a risky gamble that might not deliver the promised riches? Now, despite their differences, both bills share some common ground that could unite supporters. Take the state preemption clause. They'd both override varying state laws on name, image, and likeness, NIL rights, which let athletes earn money from endorsements since July 2021. Without this, teams in the same conference might face different rules depending on their state, creating chaos. Southeastern Conference Commissioner Greg Sankey calls it a no-brainer fix, ensuring athletes know the playing field is level no matter the location. Plus, both require schools to provide medical insurance for athletes even after graduation. The SCORE Act for 3 years, SAFE for 5, offering vital protection for former players dealing with injuries from their college days. Yet, the real battle lines are drawn over athletes' freedoms. Most Democrats fiercely oppose parts of SCORE that strip athletes of their ability to sue the NCAA or potentially unionize for better deals, like employee status. An NCAA leader has dubbed employee rights the budget nightmare of the century, pointing to surveys where many athletes reportedly don't want it. The NCAA says this limited antitrust shield is essential to dodge the mess they're in now. Over a dozen lawsuits swirling in courts, mostly over eligibility rules. Meanwhile, SAFE's pooling idea faces skepticism from SEC and Big 12 reps, who warn it might not guarantee bigger payouts. But Cody Campbell from Texas Tech's Regents is a vocal cheerleader, running ads claiming it could add $4 billion to $7 billion. Neither camp dives deep into their math. Big Ten deals are around $8 billion, while SEC's smaller markets fetch $3 billion. So is pooling truly a goldmine, or just a pipe dream for leagues not already cash flush? This ambiguity fuels the controversy. Supporters see untapped potential. Detractors fear inflated expectations leading to disappointment. And this is the part most people miss: the Olympics as a potential bridge. There's broad consensus that football and basketball must thrive in college to generate funds for non-revenue sports, which often supply talent for Team USA in global events like the Summer Games. Both bills nod to this. SCORE sets minimum sport offerings for larger schools. Most already comply, while SAFE earmarks potential TV windfalls to maintain women's and Olympic sports at current 2023-24 levels. If cuts threaten that pipeline, it might ignite urgency for compromise. Some programs have indeed shrunk, but the NCAA notes record scholarship dollars and participation post the House versus NCAA settlement, which enabled revenue sharing and first-time athlete payments. A lot is going right, says NCAA VP Tim Buckley, a reminder that reforms build on progress. Politically, it's a gridlock. Republican Senator Ted Cruz, helm of the Senate Commerce Committee overseeing sports, blasted SAFE right away, wielding influence over Senate votes needing 60 to pass. SCORE nearly hit the House floor, but hit Republican roadblocks. With a government shutdown looming, college sports isn't top priority, though the NCAA and conferences are rallying quietly. If House Republicans unite on SCORE, they might hitch it to essential legislation, forcing Democrats to choose: back a bill they like overall, or fight for athletes' rights. Without Senate Democratic buy-in, no changes will fly. In the end, these bills aren't just policy. They're a referendum on the future of college athletics. Should athletes gain employee rights, risking budgets and surveys showing mixed support? Is pooling TV rights a brilliant strategy or an unreliable gamble? And what if the Olympic pipeline suffers? Does that justify compromise? We invite you to weigh in. Do you side with SCORE's protections or SAFE's revenue boosts? Is there a middle ground we haven't considered? Share your thoughts in the comments. Let's discuss how to keep college sports fair, fun, and funded for everyone involved.